4 years ago in 2013, a niche series got its long-awaited third installment. Pikmin 3, the sequel to Pikmin 2, finally released after 9 years of waiting. But was it the game fans were waiting for? Was it as strong as the previous 2 entries to the series? Short answer, no. It didn't meet my expectations. That doesn't mean it's a bad game, and in fact, it's a fantastic game, and I would put it in my top 25 games list, but it lacked what made the other Pikmin games unique and memorable. What exactly did it lack? Exploration. Around 2010, Nintendo began this crazy hand-holding kick. Every game they released had an intro that was jam-packed with tutorial dialogue or repetitive missions or both. I think everyone can agree that The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword is one of the biggest offenders and was when everyone really began complaining. Other games that had frustrating hand-holding includes Twilight Princess, Nintendo Land, Mario & Luigi Dream Team, Xenoblade Chronicles X, and the more recent Paper Mario games. And when it comes to tutorials, I'm pretty durable and I get through them without much whining. But when you make 90% of the game a tutorial, I have issues. Especially when it's with my beloved Pikmin. Now, it's not just hand-holding that ruined Pikmin 3's story for me. It was also the type of story they wanted to tell. The type of story they wanted to tell just complemented the tutorial's oversaturation. And Pikmin 3's story follows a mystery story, where the entire story revolves around hunting down one thing. I'm personally not a fan of these stories, especially when it's poorly executed, like in Pikmin 3 and Xenoblade Chronicles X. These stories do not fit in a game that exists in a series that is known for exploration, and Pikmin 3 is a prime example of it not fitting. The story of Pikmin 3 is essentially, we have to find the Cosmic Drive Key. Nope, it's not here. Oh, it's not here, but we found Charlie. Oh, it's not here, but it's with Olimar. Hey, we found Olimar. It's still not here. Oh, there's Olimar. We found it. We survived. It's just the same event repeating itself with a few side things like Charlie and Louie. Right when you think you found it? No, you actually didn't. It's just getting your hopes up just to be shot down, and it just becomes predictable and cliche after a while. The game keeps pushing the player to do this, and there's very little time to explore. It's just telling you must find this Cosmic Drive Key at all costs. And even when the player tries to explore, it feels very limited because of the awkward pacing of obtaining Pikmin types. More specifically, blue Pikmin. Blue Pikmin aren't obtained until the final plot point, when there's only about an hour left in the story. The player gets the blue Pikmin. And 21 of the fruits aren't obtainable until this point. Out of 66 fruit. 21 out of 66. That's almost a third of the game being locked away until the last hour of the story in an 8 to 10 hour long story mode. That's an issue. Pikmin 1 gave you blue Pikmin as early as the 3rd day. Pikmin 2 gave you blue Pikmin roughly 5 days into the game. That's very early in the game and a reasonable time to get them. Because when you don't have blue Pikmin, you feel trapped, unable to explore every little spot. And it's fine in Pikmin 1 and 2 because it's a very short period that you feel this way. But in Pikmin 3, you feel that way for the majority of the game. Blue Pikmin should have been introduced much earlier. I could say the same about Winged Pikmin 2. They only got one boss and a few fruit, and then they were thrown to the side. It feels like the developers forgot the blues existed somehow and then threw Winged Pikmin in at the last minute. Without these 2 types, it's tough to explore everywhere, which is what the series is known for. And while I usually support the decision of promoting story, it doesn't work with Pikmin. The story was crammed down my throat when all I wanted to do was explore. But when we finally get these Pikmin and go out and get the final third of the fruit, it's one of the greatest Pikmin experiences ever. It's what makes me put this on my top 25 games. mission mode adds to the fun by allowing exploration in these small maps. But that even feels limited because you never have every color and the time limit doesn't allow in-depth exploration. I still have my gripes with it, like enemies being too easy or puzzles that a toddler put together, but overall it's the most well done gameplay in the series and it's incredibly fun. I just wish the whole game was this way. Because it isn't, it's my least favorite Pikmin game in the main series. Thank you all for watching. That's just my opinion on Pikmin 3. A lot of people were asking about it in my top 7 Pikmin colors video, and so I just felt like I needed to make a video explaining my feelings towards Pikmin 3, and I just really wanted to get my opinion out there about it because Pikmin 3 frustrates me, but at the same time I love it. It's a very love-hate relationship. But anyways, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys later.
運ぶ戦う増えるそして食べられるいろんな命が生きているこの星で今日も運ぶ戦う増えるそして